All right, subscribe to the fl0m Clips and Highlights channel, you beautiful mother. Welcome back. It's another beautiful day. It's another Clips and Highlights video. Let's go. Let's go. Official Spirit signed tN1R to replace zont1x. All right, we're going to keep this one, Chris, because we've been waiting for this one for a minute. The good news is we actually got a little bit more input as to why. So basically, one, I kept telling everybody tN1R is just better than zont1x, and I think once Vitality showed them the level that they needed to be at when Vitality's in peak form, I know Vitality's not doing as good in the second half of the season, but Vitality said, here's the bar, here's what you have to be able to beat if you want to win championships, and Spirit said, oh shit. And then I think that's what, prompted Spirit to make like both their moves now at this point, not just one or the other. Now, however, with zont1x specifically, it seems like several months ago, he informed the team management that he needs some stuff in order to solve certain personal issues. It took us a while to provide him with such an opportunity, avoiding negative consequences for the roster stability. At the same time, we undoubtedly respect his choice. So basically, zont1x has got some shit going on out of the server as well that he's trying to manage, maintain, whatever you want to say. That it seems like I linked his tweet. No, yeah, I think I have it as well. This is the one, right? To anyone seeking more clarity regarding my departure from the team's active roster after the major, I asked the management for a break from competing due to several personal reasons. Since the org needed time to arrange a transfer for a replacement, we agreed that I'll play for some time until after summer player break. I expected to be back competing this winter, or I am expected to be back. So he plans on coming back. And this would actually make a lot of sense because, especially with the way Zway's been playing, I would actually expect tN1R to stay, and then they bench Zway and then bring zont1x in, which would be kind of crazy, but we'll see. That's bullshit. He just got cut. Maybe if he got cut, they signed tN1R a while ago, so why would they not announce it sooner? If they don't also intend to bring him back, why would he say all this? It would just look dumber later on. So he doesn't need to say any of this if he doesn't plan on coming back. He probably is going to miss a couple tournaments. It'll be interesting to see. Spirit's going to be in an interesting position where they're going to have to figure out if they want Zway, if they want tN1R. Personally, I would actually keep tN1R, and then I would probably go zont1x over Zway with what I've been seeing. That seems like a very real possibility. I don't know though. We'll have to wait and see, because it did seem a little odd that zont1x was getting cut, but Zway so far hasn't shown that great of upside yet. We'll see. This is a waiting game type scenario. Who knows? Maybe zont1x is making all of this up so that way in a few months from now in winter, we can be like, dude, you were lying, and then we all gasp. But I have a feeling that this is actually true. This actually makes a lot of sense. Because the timing of when we heard the zont1x rumors and tN1R rumors were kind of odd. It was all just weird. Not that the moves themselves were necessarily a head scratcher or awful. It was just the timings of events of when we kept hearing information of what was going on, at least to me, were a bit off. And with what he's saying, they kind of line up with when the rumors line up with when they were trying to basically get the deadline done. I think overall, tN1R going to Spirit's a great firepower upgrade, especially since they didn't keep Kioske. This is the move that if they can find a good way to manage all these players and can find a way to actually build an identity with tN1R on the team, I think this actually finally moves the needle. Zway has not felt like it's moved the needle whatsoever without Magisk. If somebody tried to tell me Zway is the reason they won Cologne, I think they're just trying to fucking troll me. I think they could have won that with Magix. Did I say Magisk? Sorry. Magix. Sorry. I think they could have won that with Magix just fine. With kind of how it transpired. Now that's in hindsight, but still, I think tN1R is actually a move where I'm like, damn, this guy can do some shit for them. We'll see. We shall see. Gonna be an interesting time. If he says winter, does that mean he's back for the major or after the major? Let me know. Actually, that's a good one. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Do you think we'll see zont1x before the major or after, or not back at all? That'll be good. This is zont1x is probably, they're just going to look at how Zway probably performs and then move on, but we'll see. I'm excited to see tN1R in the Spirit jersey, man. I really am. I know I don't like Heroic being a stepping stone, but at the same time, this is so sick. I love watching this guy play. He's so good. He's actually so good.